Elia Mejia struggles every day to make sure her family of 7 is well fed, but her husband is unemployed, so lately they've started eating more beans and less meat. One item, the corn tortilla, is always on her table. Elia is among tens of millions of the poorest Mexicans who live on less than $10 a day. Her family's daily nutritional intake depends heavily on the corn tortilla. But prices for that key food item rose 45% in 2010. And in the first months of this year, the price has kept climbing.
We limit ourselves and eat fewer tortillas because we hardly have enough to pay for 2.5 kilos. Before, we used to buy up to 6 kilos a day.
Mexican corn tortillas are made from white corn, which is brought to thousands of mills like this one around the country. The grains are ground up and mixed with water and other ingredients, then made into dough. Machines like this one crank out hundreds of kilos of corn tortillas every day. They're served up on a massive scale in homes and restaurants all across the country. Fresh corn tortillas, they're eaten in this country with just about every single meal. In fact, it's calculated that every single Mexican eats about 90 kilos of corn tortillas each every single year. In an effort to control rising prices, the Mexican government has been buying corn futures. But economists agree that in the end, global market forces will likely prevail. A recent drought and bad weather has hit local corn production, and there's real concern that ever-rising prices could lead to unrest.
Political and economic policies haven't worked and have left us with high unemployment and lower salaries. Price increases in the tortilla could be the last straw and act as a detonator for large-scale upheaval across the country.
The government has long known that keeping citizens well-fed goes a long way toward keeping the peace. So policymakers will continue working daily to make sure that this basic food item remains widely available. Franc Contreras, Al Jazeera, Mexico City.